What's up, traders? I am Vincent Mokoteli from Forex Signal Factory. This is not a financial advice. It's powerful education for those ready to level up. With the right mindset and real strategy, success is within your reach. Welcome to Forex Signal Factory, where signals meet success. Right, today we are going to start with the euro and the dollar as always. What I'm expecting with this pair is maybe a continuation of this correction to retest both our demand zone. The first demand zone being 1.1675, the second one being 1.1663. These are the best setups going into this week. Maybe today the market will not trade much on this pair. The market will continue to go down. Yet again, if it does not, or if it fails to go down, it just continues to go up to break out the structure right here, which is our last week's high. This will also be a fantastic place to look for a correction to test our demand zones that I've mentioned, and then look for buying opportunities. Remember, this is what we are expecting today. If it does go up and break our new high with more than 50 pips, maybe 70 pips or 100 pips up, then this also would become one of the best setups going into next week to retest this last week's high at 1.1730. This will be a fantastic place to look for bullish patterns and formations, and then start to look for continuation to the upside. To remember to look for 1:3 risk to reward ratio. So without wasting further time, let's jump over to our pound and the dollar. So starting with the pound and the dollar, what we are expecting is similar to what we expect on the euro and the dollar. It is a continuation of a correction to retest this demand zone. The first demand zone 1.32, 1.3524. This is the perfect setup for us to look for bullish patterns and formations, and then a continuation to the upside will be a fantastic setup for us. Now, number two, what would we expect if we do break below here and test the second demand zone that we have? 1.3488 would be a fantastic place to look for bullish setup and formation. This will also be one of the best setups going into this week. Now, what do we expect? These are option 1, option 2, and if we do have the third option, it will be inclined where we break above this level 100 pips and then come and retest, look for buying opportunities right at our last week's high, and then continuation to the upside will be fantastic for us. So this is what we are seeing for today only. This is the daily market analysis. So with our daily market analysis, that's where we stand today, and we are going to jump over to our third currency, which is the euro and the Canadian dollar. Welcome to Forex Signal Factory, the home of real traders, real strategies, and real profit. Right now, you have a chance to join our exclusive real account traders community absolutely free until September 2025. After that, we will introduce a small monthly fee, but if you join now, you lock in all the benefits without paying a cent. Here's how you can join. Register under our exclusive Exness broker link, verify your account, fund with just $100 to activate your spot. Now, why do you have to join Forex Signal Factory? Daily high probability trade signals backed by deep price action analysis, live market breakdown so you know exactly what is happening and why, real account traders only, no demo hype, just genuine market moves, private traders chat where we share setups, results, and moves before they even hit the charts. direct mentorship from me, Vincent Mukotedi, to help you level up with your skill fast. Now, why would you choose Exness as your trading broker? It has ultra fast withdrawals, often in minutes, not days, tight spread, and no hidden commission eating into your profit, send account and high leverage option for flexible trading, regulated broker with over a decade in the market. The clock is ticking. Free access offer ends September 2025. After that, new members will pay to join. Don't wait until the market leaves you behind. Click the link, register, verify your account, and fund your account today. Step into a trading community built for winners. With the euro and the Canadian dollar, similarly, what we are expecting is similar to what we are expecting from the euro and the dollar, a continuation to retest this upper bound that was broken last week. Now, this will be a fantastic setup for us. This will also be the first demand zone that we initiate our buying setups at 1.6133. This would be a fantastic place to look for bullish patterns and formations and start to go up. Remember to make 1:3. I know that 1 is not, 1:3. This will be a fantastic setup. And if we do get some strength from the Canadian dollar, which is very unlikely depending on our currency strength meter, we would definitely be looking for this as the second place to look for buying opportunities this week. This would be a fantastic place to look for buying opportunities only if this first demand zone does not hold, but it is highly unlikely. So with that being said, this is also and the update for those of you, you have realized that we closed Friday here and our take profit was here. We already took our profit at the beginning of the day, as I've mentioned on Friday or on our weekly Forex forecast videos. If you missed the Forex forecast videos, go and check the weekly setups so that you can understand them, because on the daily basis we cover what might happen on the daily or what might happen in the next few hours. So without wasting time, this is what I'm expecting. This is the first setup. This is the second setup. Remember, this second setup right here, it is highly unlikely, but we do not rule anything out, as Forex is a business of possibilities and probabilities. So we do not rule this one out, but this will be, if perhaps this might go a bit deeper and then come back up. We do not see it getting to this because the Canadian dollar is one of the weakest currencies into this week. So this would be a fantastic setup only if we get it around these two levels. But without wasting further time, let's go over to the pound and the Canadian dollar. Yes, with the pound and the Canadian dollar, what to expect is we didn't even make this new high. The market opened the gap, closed it, and I think we are in a corrective mode. This is the first demand zone that we'll be looking for, 1.8662. This would be a great place to look for buying opportunities, take risk to reward ratios where we will be making our 1:3 risk to reward setup. This will also be a fantastic setup for us. And the demand zone at 1.8608 is also a fantastic setup for us to look for buying opportunities to make that new high or 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Now these are the two plans. I think right now the market does not give us any sign of a reversal to break above last week's high. So with that being said, this is still a fantastic setup for us to look for a correction. Now, Vincent, do we sell this? I know some of you would ask that. Vincent, do we sell this, knowing that we do not sell this? We do not sell every move that jumps into the market, guys. We cannot sell every move that you see, even if you can predict it. The best commodity into this business is to wait. So you wait and then look for what you are supposed to look for. and now this would be a fantastic setup going into this week. So without wasting further time, this is the pound and the Canadian dollar for us. Right now we jump over to the next currency pair, which is the euro and the pound. Are you tired of guessing in the market? The beginner to pro ultimate course is not just another training. It is a fast track to trading mastery. Whether you are starting fresh or you've been in the game and can't seem to break the wall of inconsistency, this is where everything changes. What makes this course unstoppable? It has 4 different trading strategies that you can try with. Number 1, mastering Fibonacci price action strategy. Here you will learn the exact entry zones the market respects over and over again. Number 2, smart money concept. This will teach you to trade like banks and institutions, not just like retail crowd. Number 3, supply and demand zone. This will help you identify the market turning points before they happen. Wave analysis. This is where you will predict the price movement with precision. But this isn't just theory. When you enroll, you also get number 1, our trading signal services with high probability trades delivered to you directly. You also get one-on-one mentorship, so you are never left wondering what to do next. Number 3, you get the proven strategy that works in the real market condition and not just in backtesting. This is built for new traders hungry to learn and experienced traders hungry for consistency. It's your chance to move from confusion to clarity, from random wins to repeated results. The market will not wait for you. The difference between those who win and those who quit is the decision they make today. Enroll now and step into a world of profitable, confident trading with the tools and strategies and mentorship to back it up. So with the euro and the pound, nothing truly has changed going to this week. I do expect this to correct to this level right here. Maybe to retest our demand zone. It is so near our demand zone, so 0.8638 is the best place to look for selling opportunities to make a new low or to make what is to 3 if you know how many pips we are risking. From the real account traders community, you are already eager to get in or jump into this with the right bearish patterns information. This is the first supply zone that we'll be looking for, bearish patterns informations, and this is the second place. If this candle that is happening right now turns out to be stronger than we anticipate, you see the strength of it. If it turns out to be stronger than we anticipate it to be, this will also be a fantastic place for us to look for bearish patterns and formations to continue to the downside. Now, if you missed the full breakdowns of the pairs, like the weekly forex forecaster that was posted on YouTube yesterday on Sunday, please make sure you go in and watch that video so that you can understand the in-depth analysis of this currency pair and the rest of the currency pairs that were analyzed in the weekly forex forecast. Now, this is a daily video. On the daily video, we do explain or we do analyze the only possible outcomes that are due within the next few hours or so. So without wasting much of our time, this is a fantastic setup for us going into this week or going into the next few hours. This is what we see. This is what we want to see. If this happens, we break above the 0.8671. This would also be a fantastic setup to look for buying opportunities, but this is highly unlikely with the strength of the pound this week. If you are using a trend line, maybe this would look for you, but we do not use trend lines. Not that it doesn't work, but it is not part of our strategy. We do not use any of the trend lines because it does not match the price action and the smart money concept that we are using together with master and Fibonacci price action for strategies. This is a confluence of all the strategies to one simple strategy, to one simple trade execution that we are using week in and week out. We have multiple strategies that jump in to be used at the same time to give us clear and accurate signals. So this is the euro and the pound for us. We are not looking for any sales, for any buying opportunities as for now. And what to expect next is to see us selling of this pair either on the first supply zone or on the second supply zone. This will be a fantastic set of rules. So without wasting further time, let's go over to the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. Are you ready to grow your money the smart way? At Forex Signals Factory, we have investments called currency invest trade. Our investment starts small with as little as 5,000 South African rand or $300 US. We will help you double your account in just 6 months. This is not a get rich quick scheme promising you millions overnight. Instead, we focus on safe, stable, built on proven trading strategies and disciplined risk management. Here's how it works. You book your trading investment portfolio tailored to your goals with us. You invest your capital securely through our trusted system. We provide weekly updates showing exactly how your investment is growing and being managed. Transparency and trust are the core of everything we do, so you always know where your money stands. If you want consistent, reliable growth without the hype, this is the opportunity to step into the world of professional trading and investment with confidence. Don't wait for luck. Choose steady success with your portfolio today. Watch your capital grow with Forex investments of currency invest trade. And last but not least, we have the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. With the US dollar and the Canadian dollar, you remember on Friday the change of structure did happen, and we were expecting, this is what we were expecting to see. You remember we analyzed the invalidations, and the change of structure happened on Friday, and after entering on Friday, we realized that this is going to be a buying opportunity for us going into this week. We are already in this trade right now as we speak. This is the trade that overlapped from last week Friday into this week. So this was a buy setup. This is still a buy setup. But right now we are still not clear on whether this is a strong momentum to the upside or this is another retest to go and test our demand zone. We do not rule out that the retest of our demand zone from this levels maybe, but the first demand zone that we have, since we are looking for buying opportunities in this currency pair, is 1.37883, 1.3774. Now these are the best. This is the first demand zone and this is our second demand zone. These are the levels that we'll be looking for buying opportunities to the upside. This will be a fantastic setup. Also, if we have found if we find the fact that everything goes, or we find the perfect buying or bullish patterns and formations, everything goes as expected, this would be a fantastic setup also. So without wasting much of our time, this is the expectations. We do not expect to see the Canadian dollar to just gain momentum over time and then invalidate this. This is, I would say, not impossible, but unlikely. This is highly unlikely, but we do not rule that out also. So if we do get this, if we do break below here, it is also discussed in our weekly forex forecast video that is dropped or uploaded here on Sunday. Please make sure that you check that video as it will be. Make sure that you understand the coverage of the entire week. The purpose of the weekly forex forecast is to understand the overview or the broad view of the currencies going into this week, and then the purpose of the daily uploads that we are doing here is to make sure that we take you step by step on how to handle or what to expect in the market as the market is unfolding, rather than just having a broader view and then finding it difficult for you to anticipate or to understand the market as it happens, because it cannot happen exactly as we say in the weekly, but on the daily time frame. If anything out of the ordinary happens, we will be here to make sure that you understand it. So without wasting time, this is a fantastic setup for us going into today's setup. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. If you think this video is helpful, leave a thumbs up, comment what areas you would like us to improve on or what you are benefiting from these videos, as it helps us a lot. So without wasting further time, thank you and happy trading.